What's going on, everyone? We are on site where we've started construction on 2 of our A-frames. Welcome back, everyone. So we purchased this land about 2 years, or actually 4 years ago now, and we built an A-frame back there that we're going to do a separate video on. But I essentially just wanted to take you guys on and show you, I guess, the process, the starting of just 2 of the other A-frames that we're building. So what I essentially did here was I took a drone, I took one of my drones out, and you can see a little bit behind me where the first one's going to go in that little clearing. And I go ahead and where I'm standing right there is sort of the leadway to that first one. So I go over there, show you guys that where that smaller one is going to go that I talk about a little bit later in the video. But just a really cool spot. And in this clip, in the drone footage, you can see just the other way with the road that we built. Again, this was a logging trail, but just the road that we built over there. You can see where it's a little bit blacker. That's where it's going to be the main house, the bigger house. And lastly, in this clip, I just wanted to bring the drone a little bit lower and just show you a sweeping view. You can see over there that's the other A-frame that I'm going to do a separate video on. But you could just see the over there off to the left, just a little bit of the road that they decided to build with the rocks. And then just bringing it back around, just showing you guys one more time all the work that they put in on the land clearing. So the first A-frame that we're actually building is a property that's out of upstate New York, and it's a 1,300 square foot cabin that can sleep 6 to 8 people. But essentially, we've started the land clearing here, and if you look that way, you'll see that there's a lot of road that we actually had to cut out. So this was originally a logging road that my GC made a little bit bigger, and then what he also did, which I think was genius, is he took a lot of the rock that was scattered, because this was a little bit of a rockier plot, and he built a road back there from the rocks, and then we filled it in with dirt. So where we're standing right here is where the first A-frame is going to go. It's, again, 1,300 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and then we're also building a smaller one further down the road here. And we're super excited about this because, again, we put this project on the back burner for the last like 4 or 5 years now. Essentially when COVID happened is when we put it on the back burner because of like costs and everything. And costs are still a little bit higher than what they were, or way higher than what they were before COVID. But my GC was comfortable starting this project. So one of my favorite things about this property, you can't really see it too much because when the leaves are up, but when the leaves go away in like late November, you get almost practically a 360 mountain view of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's one of, if not our most scenic pieces of property that we own. We have log cabins, we have other properties that we're developing, but this is definitely our most scenic one. So this is the location of the second property. This one's going to be like a 400 to 600 square foot A-frame. I'm calling this one sort of like the couple's A-frame because they'll sleep anywhere between 2 to 4 people, depending if we do like a pull-out couch. But what I love about this one is we sort of took advantage of some of the steep slope that's here by placing a smaller one here, because we couldn't have put the bigger one here. But what's insane is the crazy view that this small A-frame has. It has one of the most beautiful views I've seen in the city. And it's really cool that this small little property is going to have that view. Eventually, what our goal is going to be is to clear out a lot of the other trees that sort of block out the view a little bit. But what the trees sort of do a little bit is it provides a buffer, because there is a highway that's pretty close. I don't know if you can hear it from here, from the video, but the trees add for a little bit of a buffer. But this is sort of just the first video. I've never taken you guys on site. So some people believe that I don't even own any property, that I'm just sort of just making this stuff up, and I've been making videos and stuff. So I figured I'd take you guys on one of the properties that we own. But yeah, I plan on doing these on a lot of different ones that we're doing. We have 10 cabins going up for development right now, and then we're purchasing land on some other ones as well. But this is going to be part 1 to some of the video series that I have planned on doing. I plan on taking you guys out to a lot of the other properties that we own, I really wanted to show you guys this first because this is the first step outside of permits when it comes to just developing property, which is the grading. And I'm super grateful for my my GC that we finally started this project. And we have different projects that are in different phases of development. Like we have 2 log cabins that are in the finish phase that I'll be taking you guys and showing you guys. But there's going to be different parts to different different properties that we own. So this is part 1 to the very first property I ever purchased. So I'm super excited. So thanks, guys.